Full disclosure, news and commentary number 50. 50. 50. 50. 50.
Sweet.
Oh, sweet, you nailed it so bad. You're so tired, aren't you? Go relax. It's a year. Full disclosure, 52. Been doing them about once a week. That means we're hitting a year. Super exciting.
What? A year? I gotta plan the anniversary cake.
You gotta plan an anniversary cake.
Yep, and by that I mean I'm gonna make a white. I'm gonna make a white nut macadamia cookie, but then make them way too close together.
Macadamia cookie.
And in the pan, and then just write blood in, blood out day on it.
And write blood in, blood out day on it.
Yeah.
It's parenting, folks. It's parenting. Anyway, it's great to see you. I don't have an unboxing per se. Apparently, people have sent me a lot of stuff, but the mail is running slow. However, I did open this today, so I want to show you. Hopefully, limited or gone are the days with this sort of low-tech bullshit. Microphone. Ring light for my phone, and then the wiring so I can run it through my laptop. Social media stand. The person who sent me this stuff, dude, it's a present for all of us. Thank you! It's amazing. Thanks to Brett, Brian, Dan, and Derek, Diana, and Jeffrey, and Joe Black, and Josh, and Larry, not that one, but the other one, Logan, and Proc, Rob, Rod, Southern Honor, and Double Dropkick, and a special thank you to these four. Eric, Walker, Viral Pro, Transcendent Tech Team, and the OG Maron. Yeah, and a number of people have contacted me saying they want to sign up for the Patreon, or they're maybe going to PayPal me money. Hey, bruh, whatever you want to do. I'm feeling it. Thank you. Now you're saying, Steve, okay, you pulled off a super long show last time, which is mostly you running your yap about all kinds of stuff, which is fine, but come on, how much do you really have to talk about? The answer is not all that much, if I'm being honest. I have a couple rants to go on, but the commentary is a very, very special thing tonight. You like that? She likes the box.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself some water. My fancy.
Okay, you're gonna go get yourself some water. Awesome. Sweet. So, but the commentary... The commentary portion is a very special thing tonight, and it's my present for everybody. Disclaimer for the commentary portion. It's just jokes. All right? It's just jokes. You'll want to tune into that shit. Okay. You gotta am scare. You gotta be quiet, okay? Cool? Cool. All right. Anarchy's Empty Arena show. It went incredibly well. I wrote a long report about it, available on gwhnewsandnotes.blogspot.com. Alabama came out and said no wrestling events. Georgia came out and cracked down as well. And even here in Florida, the dummies that were running shows now cannot run their shows. Folks, you can't run shows. All right? You just can't run shows with crowds. It's just not going to happen. Anarchy's Empty Arena show, like I said, went really, really, really well. I thought it was the perfect way to do it. It does put a little pressure on Southern Honor, who's going to run their shows with 6 matches, which really does feel like a lot. We're just going to have to see how that goes. Now, they've got a big enough facility, and it's Gary's building, so, you know, they're able to keep everybody apart, and they're able to fulfill their end of the obligation as far as CV rules and all that stuff. Great. and they've been doing a bang-up job promoting it, and they've been collecting money for the wrestlers. So people are now, if they put up a certain amount, I think it's $100, then they get to be the official sponsor of particular matches. So that's great. The boys are getting paid. I have no problem with that, of course, and they're going to be able to pull off a show. Now, the effectiveness of that show, we're just going to have to wait and see. Anarchy showed it could be done, but theirs was sort of limited in scope. Set up Hardcore Hell, but without announcing when Hardcore Hell is going to be, which traditionally is a spring show. But it's going to be their first show, from what I've been told, in front of, when they're able to do it in front of a crowd again, which I think is a smart move. We'll see how Southern Honors goes. Next week's, we don't have a tipping point tomorrow, but we'll have tipping point next week, and Larry and I talked about it today, and we're going to try to focus it on helping Southern Honor as much as we can. So Southern Honor, Larry or I will reach out to you, but feel free to reach out to us, and what can we do? And who can we talk to? And how can we hype it up and make it fun? Sweet. Like I said, Atomic Wrestling here in Florida had to cancel. Good. Jeff G continuing to come up with great stuff. His asking people, tell me about your first gimmick, has been providing endless entertainment, and is probably something else I need to get in on too. Because I mean, when I backyarded, we didn't call it backyarding then. We called it hanging out at my friend John Nunnery's house and taking garden hose and making ropes around the statues and fountains he had in his backyard. So he would take the garden hose and make ropes, and then we would lay down a bunch of mattresses or whatever, and we'd come in, and each one of us had multiple gimmicks. My favorite gimmick was called Slaughterhouse Hank. I had a glow-in-the-dark hockey mask, and I would wear a flannel shirt, which in Hawaii was very hot. And I worked at a thrift store, so I had a rusted pair of golf clubs I would bring to the ring and beat everybody up with. Slaughterhouse Hank ain't nothing to mess with. Ain't nothing to mess with. Drew Golden passed. One of Southside Trash. I put up a bunch of pictures in a comfortably platinum. They had the funeral service already. It was just for family, but they're going to have a memorial service, which is going to be open to everybody. And that's when wrestling people can pay tribute and all of that. I believe it's going to be at a church. I'm sure information about that will come out. And I thought that was a pretty smart and great way to handle it. So I went to a surprising number of wrestling-related funerals when I was in Georgia. It's very strange. Chris Long's, I remember, and Rowdy's. And, it's always a sad thing. And Drew Golden, just a good dude from all accounts. And people had a bunch of great things to say about him. And I'm very sad that he passed. Very sad that he's passed. A couple of videos I'm going to put out this week, because it's WrestleMania week. I'm going to forego doing the top 10 promotions that lie. I'm not feeling it. But don't mistake this that I'm suddenly a super nice guy. You'll see commentary. But I'm going to do top 10 wrestlers. I'm going to do top 10 bookers. I'm going to put out some comfortably platinums. Sweet. I saw where Stranglehold canceled their show. Well, not much else to say besides about time, you dicklicks. Viral canceled their show on April 18th. Of course, they had to. And, Southern Honor is putting on a show. And so they don't lose money. They asked people who were willing to donate in order to help make this show happen. So people did give up their money. And then they attach the thing of, if you donate 100, then you get to sponsor a match. And they've already gotten some takers on that. And that's wonderful. And if the wrestlers split that money, that's good. They get paid. Viral Pro, in what seems to be a similar vein, is canceled their April 18th show. But now that they're collecting money, if people want to send money to give to the boys. Rant. Oh, that's some bullshit. Steve, are you saying you don't want the boys to get paid, that's not booked up, that show got canceled through no fault of their own, and now they're not going to get paid? You're going to begrudge people giving them money? No, if you want to give the wrestlers money, it's your money. You can give the wrestlers money. Do I think Viral is going to take that money? No, though it seems a little sketch that you send it to Viral and then Viral disperses the money to the wrestlers. It's a little weird, but okay. With Southern Honor, they're putting on a show. People will get something for their money, right? Give them money, and then in theory, Friday after next, we'll be able to watch that show, courtesy of people who have given the money. And then the boys will get to split that money. Makes sense to me. Viral Pro canceling a show, and then fans being asked in any way, shape, or form to give money and get nothing in return seems kind of weird and disingenuous. It'd be one thing if Viral said, we're going to go ahead and pay the boys anyway, and then put it out there. Fans, if you feel it in your heart to remunerate us, okay, but we're going to make sure they get paid since we booked them for that show, period. And if we have to eat that expense, we'll eat it. That'd be a different thing, but this is just fans are expected in some way, shape, or form. And make no mistake about it, if you're asking somebody to do something, on some level, you think that they should do it. Fans shouldn't feel obligated to give Viral Pro wrestlers money for nothing. Is that, or am I just being an asshole? Maybe I am just being an asshole, and maybe people are going to argue with me. People are going to say I'm anti the boys. I'm not anti the boys. Though I would ask this question. This is not an anti the boys thing, but a lot of people have been doing this thing of like, let's help the wrestlers out and buy their shirts and blah, blah, blah. And we're going to give them publicity, and, we'll give you 5 minutes of airtime here and there, and you can do the intro for here and blah, 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 blah. I want the wrestlers themselves to be honest with me. Has anybody bought your stuff more than they normally would have through all of this? I'm curious. And be honest. I want to see if this is actually working and actually helping. Because I got a number of stories about, I'll save that for Patreon. But I just think the viral thing of like, no shows happening, fans give the wrestlers money. And I mean, I'm pro the boys, but there's something about that just seems fucking off. Or is it just me? Regardless. The podcasts that are coming out, stuff from Gunnar Miller, stuff from the Tapped Out guys, it has been great stuff. Tapped Out guys in particular are really focused on wrestling, really focused on analyzing what are the effects of these different things that are happening, and I think it's really cool. I think it's really great. I just wanted to throw that out there. And yes, I'm continuing to put out content. And yes, I'm going to continue to do so. Hope you're all enjoying it. Yeah, I'm determined. I'm determined to put out an average of at least one thing a day. I'm just going to keep doing it. Yes, more comfortably platinums are on the way. Yes, a couple more P lists are on the way. Yes, I feel like things have slowed down. I feel like the anarchy thing was important for me to get out right away. I got the consistently volatile wrestling stuff ready to go. It's just all this other stuff keeps coming up, and I keep knocking stuff out. And for those of you who've asked, and thank you for asking, it's nuts, man. The first is coming up, and that's rent. But a number of people have hired me for different things, so things are definitely looking up. But it's what it is. Kiddo, why is this thing not charging? Is it not plugged in? Now it's charging. I fixed it. Yay! Cool, because I definitely don't want the camera to run out for this part, because we are in the commentary portion. Now you're saying, Steve, we're at the 15-minute mark. There was a time where these full disclosures were only 15 to 20 minutes. Only lately have they gotten to be where they're 50 minutes to an hour. But this commentary is going to take a little bit of time. What is this commentary? Little battle rap poems against the promotions of Georgia. Not just the promotions of Georgia, but just the people that you'll see. Where to start? These are just jokes. Are they brutal? Yes. There are 3 in here that I wrote down and I went, no. But I've just decided yes. Apologies in advance. They're fucking merciless. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Okay. In fact, Veronica, you should probably go upstairs. Just thought of inappropriate. I'll call you down here when I'm done. All right. Should I just read them in the order that I wrote them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I should do that. I start off hot because I was, of course, thinking about the bigger promotions and the more prominent promotions first, but not necessarily. You'll see. I'm just going to read them off the top. I should have ranked and ordered them before, but I'm just going to go. Ready? Hit go. Woo! Action wrestling. Matt Griffin is bald. Oh man, that's so sick. That means he can't grab his own hair while he's sucking his own dick. Oh. Thinks a lot of himself. Southern Honor. Gary, oh Gary. Publicity? You need it. Stop drinking so much at your own shows. The liquor around you, we're the ones who need it. Fucking shit. Southern Fried. Todd, you're a great booker, and wrestling's your life. But I can't call you the man when you share a Facebook page with your wife. Bitch ass. Stranglehold. Finally canceled your show. And something you've shown is that it's somehow possible to babyface Corona. Fuck you guys. AWE. Josh, I'm sorry you were sick, but no Corona? Good luck. But I read that hospital story 3 times, and I'm still like, what the fuck? Viral. Josh Hancock, your last name invokes Stacy Keebler, you know? But your personality is kind of the opposite of what makes a penis grow. And James Caleb Kitchens. Didn't forget you there, rookie. You could push your ugly face in dough and make some scrotum cookies. God damn, when he puts some... Anyway. APW. Jeremy Vane, we all know that you care. You want to help Ashworth, really? Get a gay guy to fix his fucking hair. Anarchy. The landmark arena is legend. So many greats graced your door. Now for the cost of a night's rental, David Garrison works there. Whore. Peach State. Your fans, they so crazy. That old sickly clique. Maybe we should allow them to get together. Could that do the trick? Oh, fuck. Sorry. Pro South. Ace and Amy Haven. Sorry to be a jerk, but you guys have kids, so how's sex with you two exactly work? Scenic City. Oh my god, I still have some more of these. Scenic City. When it comes to SCI, I guess you're now the GOAT. But if this quarantine keeps going on, maybe God hates you and the other SCI both. Chris Nelm's shows in general. I gotta hand it to you. You've been there from the start. I've seen the pictures. Your fans have always sat 6 feet apart. And finally, PCW. Matt Hankins, I know it's hard to get PC Dub in the black, especially when you're carrying 2 other promotions on your big old back. Swerve. This has been Full Disclosure.